Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is periodic classification of elements and periodicity. As we know in chemistry, elements are the building blocks of matter. So, these are the substances that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any chemical means. For our convenience, scientists arrange the elements in a form which is called the periodic table. Do you know what is periodic table? Periodic table organizes the elements on the basis of their structure and properties. As we know, atom is the smallest unit of an element and it consists of nucleus in which protons and neutrons are present and it is surrounded by electrons. Protons and neutrons present in the nucleus makes the atomic number of an atom. In periodic table, elements are arranged in order the increasing atomic number. Now let's discuss the categories or groups of periodic table. The first one is metals. Metals are elements that are typically shiny, good and conductor of heat and electricity, and they also have a solid state at room temperature. Don't forget, mercury is not included. Examples of metals include gold, aluminum, and copper. The second one is non-metals. Non-metals are those elements which are generally poor conductor of heat and electricity, and they can be exist in any conditions at room temperature. They may be solid, liquid, or gas. Examples of metal include oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur. Oxygen usually exists in the form of gas, carbon in the form of graphite or charcoal, and sulfur generally exists in the form of powder. Now the third category is metalloids. Metalloids are those elements which have properties in between metals and non-metals. They have some properties like the metals, such as they are also the good conductor of electricity, while they can also show non-metal like properties like brittleness. Example of metalloids include silicon, germanium, and arsenic. Now the third one is noble gases. Noble gases are those elements which are generally unreactive and they exist as gases at room temperature. They have their octet complete, which make them stable. Noble gases include helium, neon, argon, and xenon. You can observe the lack of reactivity of noble gases, like in helium-filled balloon, which can be distinguished easily from air. Fifth one are transition metals. Transition metals are those metals which can have valency 2 or greater than 2, and they show the ability to form colorful compounds, of course, due to the variable valency. Example of transition metals include iron, copper, zinc, and gold. You can study transition metals and observe their unique colors and different objects made from those metals. After this, let's move toward the evolution of periodic table and the involvement of different scientists to its development. Different scientists play roles in the development of periodic table. The first one was Al-Razi, De Bruyne, Newland, and Mendeleev. The very first classification was based on physical and chemical properties of substances. Then De Bruyne gave the concept of triads. He told that the atomic masses of middle element is the arithmetic mean of other two elements. For example, he observed the chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Then Newland arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses, and he gave the law of octaves, according to which every eighth element have similar properties to the first one as the musical octaves. Then Mendeleev gave a more useful comprehensive classification of elements. He told that the physical and chemical properties of elements are the periodic functions of their atomic masses. He left the gaps for undiscovered elements and exactly predicted their location. In this way, the base of modern periodic table was formed. Then comes the Henry Moseley. He arranged the elements according to the increasing order of their atomic number. And this periodic table is now known as modern periodic table. It consists of pairs and groups. This is the modern periodic table. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience.